These are agriculture students for the year 2026 presenting their KCSE project. Welcome.
I'm going to discuss about the structural requirements of a poultry house. First one, it should be proper ventilated. This is why we decide to make the leeward side having a wire mesh so as to allow free circulation of air. The second one, it should be leak-proof roof. That's why we decide to use a metal sheet as a roof so as to prevent dampness in the poultry house, which can cause diseases. The third one, it should be drought-free. This can be achieved by making the windward side solid from bottom up to top so as to prevent diseases in the poultry house such as pneumonia. That one, the fourth one, it should have proper drainage. This is why we decide to make a furrow so as to drain away water. And it should have litters on the floor. That's why we put sawdust in the floor of the poultry house so as to dry the poultry house by absorbing moisture. And maintenance of litters, it should be kept dry. Last one is the poultry house should have enough space so as to avoid overcrowding of birds. Thank you.
I am going to take you through construction materials. In construction material, we have roofing materials. As for instance, you can see in our poultry, we have iron sheets as roofing materials. We have nails. We have wire net. We have betting cage. Betting cage is used for feeding. We have hinges and latches. Hinges and latches are used to construct the door of the poultry. Another thing, we have posts. We have corner posts. These are corner posts, as you can see, with off-cuts. Off-cuts are used for bisecting the poultry house. Another thing is maintenance. When you have construct your poultry house, you have to maintain your poultry house. You have to maintain iron sheet from leaking. If the iron sheets are leaking, you have to maintain from rain entering inside the poultry house to prevent dampness. Another thing is latches and hinges. When they are broken, you have to repair them to prevent cannibalism from entering inside the house. We have wire nets. Wire nets are used to proper ventilation. As you can see in our poultry house, we have put a wire mesh to allow proper air circulation inside the poultry. And that is all about construction material. Thank you.
I'm going to take you through the management. First, we prepare the poultry house 2 to 3 days before the arrival of the chicks, and make sure that all the equipment are functioning. We disinfect in case of any infections. For the feed, you have to feed the chicks with fresh feeds, and you give them tea, water, with grains. In case of any infection, you disinfect the poultry house, and if the chicks are stressed, you glucose in their water. Thank you.
So I'm going to take you through the types of poultry houses, and in our case we only dwell on the battery cage system. And on the battery cage system, the battery cage should be raised 60 to 90 centimeters above the ground, and the birds are totally confined in cages. As you can see for our case, the birds are totally confined in the cages. They neither move, they neither get out or out of their cages. And in the cages, the birds, each cage takes a minimum of 2 and a maximum of 3. 2 to 3 birds in a cage, and they are enclosed in tires for easy cleaning. As you can see, for our case, the tires, they are enclosed on this side so that whenever the cages get dirty, we just remove them and dispose of them.
I'm going to take you through the facilities provided in our battery cage. 1, we have feeders in which we use it to feed hens. 2, we have nests in which the hens laid on. 3, we have waterers in which the hens use to drink water, and we have benches in which the hens rest. Thank you. In poultry we have pure breeds, and in pure breeds we have the light breed and the heavy breeds. And for our case we have we rear each the heavy breed, that is the Rhode Island, which is red in color, and the light Sussex, which are white in color, and the Rhode Island, the cocks they must have the weight of 4 kgs, and then the hens must have the weight of at least 3 kgs. And then we have the one which is the red earlobes, that is the black in color, and they have the green sheen. That when they are directed to the sun, they are more beautiful. Then we have the light breeds. That is like Legon. That one, they are white in color, and they are being reared mostly but we rear mostly here the heavy breed, that is white leg, that is light Sussex, and the red islands. Thank you.
I'm going to take you through stress. The causes of stress in poultry is caused by the external attack by mongoose. That when the mongoose get in here, it causes the stress in poultry. You have the pests and parasites attacking the poultry. It causes stress. You have another one is suddenly change in feed. When you change the feeds, it causes stress. And another one is when you give little foods and water, it causes stress. The control of this stress is you may control by giving them enough foods and water. Then you vaccinate the chicks and all birds in the poultry. You have another one is causes of stress. It is caused by the pest which may attack the poultry at the eggs, and the control is of this stress all you may control by allowing the fresh circulation of air. Thank you.
in parts. So, and we have common vices in parts, which is egg eating and cannibalism. Under egg eating, they are influenced by bright light, idleness, lack of mineral salt, and the control of this make the nest to be dark and bring a green vegetation to make the bird busy. And we have cannibalism. Cannibalism is the condition whereby birds peck each other, and the process is that when we are overcrowd the birds in one place, and where we have external parasite, and we have prolapsing. To avoid and control of this is to avoid overcrowding, make the nest to be dark, and bring green leaves to make the birds to be busy. Thank you.
For me only, I'll just go to mention only the qualities of and good egg. And first, the good egg, it should be oval in shape. It should be medium in size. Also, it should be free from abnormalities, and these abnormalities include blood spots, meat spots, and also the double yolk. Also, the egg should be clean, and it should be collected at 8 to 10 days after they have been laid. Thank you.
I'm going to take you up marketing of poultry products. The first step of marketing poultry products is sorting and grading. The following factors should be considered when grading the eggs. The first one is color of the egg. The consumer prefer the brown shell than the white ones. The second one is the candling quality. The candling is done to determine the freshness of the eggs. That one is the size of the egg. Large eggs fetch high price in the market than the small ones. The second step is that packing of the eggs. Common egg trays carry 30 eggs each. Each trays should be packed eggs facing upward to maintain the gaseous exchange, since the upward has the air spaces. Eggs trays should be packed in boxes, each boxes containing 10 trays. The third stage is marketing of eggs. Consumer can sell these eggs directly to the consumer, retailers, or cooperatives. The market price of the eggs cannot be controlled by the government, since they depend on demand and supply. Thank you.
crowding, bright light, and then we have prolapsing.
So.
And batteries. Wire level, wire case. If applicated battery case is used like CD. Wire hinges and batteries is used to construct a low power poultry house.